In this video, we're going to be covering just the general overview of completing a survey. We're going to go through a few of the different question types. First of all, we've gone through how to see the assigned surveys here. So if you're wanting to choose any particular survey, for instance, if we wanted to choose this opportunity identification item, you'll see here in the screen that we have, again, the search bar that is in the very top. You can search for specific questions. You can search for particular categories or areas. This eye icon at the very top, if you click on this will give you the information related to the store that you happen to be servicing. So the location number, your technician information that it's been assigned, and the survey status, and the actual address, so you can validate where you are, that you're at the correct location. NA, this is a global NA button. If you pull it up, you'll see where it says you can NA to everything. You can NA any pending questions. You can NA any responded questions and cancel. And so that's allowing you, as you go through the survey, you can answer specific questions. Now, in addition to, you have this NA button here that you can NA or mark not applicable any specific question as you go through the survey items. Your items are numbered here. Then you have this filter, and you can filter on a select status. So for instance, if I wanted to only see what's pending, I can select that and hit apply. If I'm only wanting to see a specific area or category, I can do that as well. Obviously, all of these questions are pending. And so you will see now this particular survey has 43 line items in it. So let's just jump into a quick question here at the very beginning. You'll see here, identify what caused the information. So at the top, you'll see the category and area of this particular question. So you'll know what category and area you're answering the question about. Here's the explanation or the instructions for you related to this specific activity. Then you've got a field here, which is your answer or response field. This can be a number of different things like open text, which is what this one is. There could be a drop down, which is a single drop down, which allows you to choose one single answer, a multiple drop down. But if you look right above this box, you'll be able to see what those instructions are. So you can give a long description answer here. Here's your flags. If you choose on flags, you can pull that up and it gives you a drop down. Where you can choose a specific flag or multiple flags. And then down here at the bottom is where you would actually enter your photos. So a couple of other things here. There's a no entry box. So if you do not have an answer to this question, you can check no entry and you can still add a photo to this particular item. The other piece is there's a map icon up here in the top right. That is used for mapping the specific item to a point on the map. You must be connected to the internet in some form or fashion for this map feature to work. So if you're connected to Wi-Fi via a third-party camera or whatever, you will need to connect to your data plan in order to get that. This clicks on no photo. So if you have an answer, but you're not going to take any pictures, you can check on the no photo. And then again, this is where you add the 360 photo and add your regular photo here by tapping on this button. And so that's the general nature of the question. Now at the bottom of the screen, you'll see this, there's an arrow to the left and an arrow to the right, and then this little box here and a box here. So these are save and previous and save and next. So once I've completed the question, I'm going to tap on this save and next button. So let's do that right now. I'm just going to type in test here at the top. I'm going to, for the, just so that I can show you, I'm going to click on the security issue and click on done. And now I've flagged it as a security issue, and I'm going to tap on the add photo, and I'm going to add one photo. So it brings up the camera. You're going to tap the camera icon, and it depends on your device. You may get this tag locations. So now I'm going to take a photo of the calendar here. Okay. And then once you take the photo of the calendar, you'll see this. You can either go back and take another picture, or you can click on the check mark. I'm going to click on the check mark, and then it's actually going to bring up the ability to edit this photo. So in this particular case, if I wanted to crop it, I could click here. If I want to annotate on it or draw on the photo, I could click here. If I want to, let's see what this is, add an icon or something like that to it, I could do that as well. So if I want it, that's an icon. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to drag that down. Text, you can add text here. So for instance, if I wanted to draw and I wanted to a red item, I'm going to choose the color that I want to draw in, and I'm going to draw here with my finger. Okay. And then I'm going to click on done. And then if I wanted to add text, cool feature. Again, it's choosing you can choose your color there as well. And then you can drag that particular feature around. Click on done. Now you can drag that item around, and you can do that as well. If you wanted to crop the photo, you can do that also. And you look at the bottom and you click on the little check mark, and you've actually cropped the photo. So now I'm going to hit save and done. And there's my photo. And it doesn't look like now let's do that again. Camera. Thanks. Take a picture of the calendar. Check. Okay. Now we're going to crop it. And we're going to narrow that down to square. Check mark. Okay. Now I'm going to mark it up. And then I'm going to type on it. Okay, click on done, and then I can move that text around. Now I'm going to click on save and done. And now my annotated photo is there. Okay, I just had not annotated or did not save it in that first example. So now I'm going to hit this save and next button here at the bottom, and you'll get a saved message, and it moves you to the next question. So that's how you're going to navigate to the question. Now on an Android, you're going to use your back button to get back out to the main level of surveys. And then you see here where the green dot that shows you that I've completed that particular item. And so now let's filter on the status of pending, and you'll see that item disappear. So now I've only seen number 2. I can clear my filters, and there I am. The second one, I'm going to mark NA by just touching this button. And now you'll see that the item turns green, and you have a saved message at the very bottom. The next piece I want to cover with you are different question types, and we'll go through that in the next training. The just different question types that you can do, and also the drop downs and things like that. So we'll see you in the next training.